Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Ogre Battle. We're heading to the city of Milano for this stage, and there will be a few special things to do here. Chapter 16 Prince. Baron Apros rules fortified city of Milano. It is known as an impregnable megapolis. A former Zenobian ally, however, he joined the Empire along with Rashidi. He was the commander of the massacre of Pogrom Forest. All the former Zenobian knights are after him. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Burning down refugees, just trying to escape the war. Not exactly a nice dude. So we have a few special things we have to do here. The very first thing we need to do is locate the city of Belchel, which is apparently called like Belcellery in the original. There we go. Okay, so Belchel is there. So Pyro must be the one who takes that city. Nobody else is allowed to. The nice thing is, with all the work I've done, parity among the units is very high. The units level differential is only 2, which basically means I can send out just about anybody and we'd be fine. Still, I don't want to send Pyro out that deep immediately because he'll just attract way too much attention. So you can see we have enemy walls all over the place, as we did in that one previous stage. And we have so many termites, I'm just going to use them now. Because we need to get those walls out of here. It'll make movement a lot easier. Okay, so next, we need to establish our line of control. So, I want to take these 3 cities here. Well, the temple, this city, and this temple. But that will probably bring us a little too close to the enemy encampment, and we won't be able to stop them. So, we are going to establish a line among these 2 cities here, and then spread forward and backward based on how we need to maneuver. So, Pyro is going to be sent to the front line. Not there, though. Alright, so Pyro, we'll get you... Well, we will get you here. My point is just, I don't need that city taken from by him. We'll also deploy lawns to grab the 2 cities we do need. Okay, so that's this one, and then he can stop by here at the Roshian Temple. Actually, why not just take a step back after that? Okay, so then the next weakest unit is Blackbird. We're going to position him in the river halfway between here. We'll shift him east or west depending on where we need to take him after that. Next weakest unit is 8, which is Ash. We'll bring him here. Next weakest unit is Unit 9, Selena. We'll bring her to the same place. Next weakest unit is Unit 15. That's Lion. We'll bring him here. Next weakest unit is... Wow. 2, Pattison. Alright, we'll bring him to the same spot. He'll be used for flanking. Next weakest unit is Unit 6, which is Sherritt. Also good for pursuit. We'll have him join Pyro. And then our strongest unit really is Pasa. So we'll leave her at home, but she'll stay in defense. So we don't have a full list of units out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we can bring out one more. But this will be a good start. And we'll see where we go from here and how to bring out, or when, or where, or how to bring out a 10th unit if necessary. But this is good enough for now. There is some secret dialogue as well, but we'll have a special unit by the time we're done here, which reminds me, I need to make sure I don't have 95 characters. I didn't think so. I'm keeping it reasonable. I have heard the feedback. I should have mentioned it earlier. I do know there's a limit of 100 characters, and that's why I tend to delete characters who are absolutely useless to me.
Fight it out.
Oh god. But I still prefer having, some people in reserve, just in case. I need to make a ad hoc unit real quick for some sort of special ops procedure. Although at this point, certainly with Ogre Battle Classic, I think we're fine. Ogre Battle 64 requires a bit more occasional special unit that has to be popped out at certain specific moments. With Ogre Battle Classic, we are deep enough in it that pretty much our current army can carry us through the day. But in fact, since we've got a special unit incoming, I'll probably have to juggle the army a little bit, delete some characters, but whatever. I'll do that off camera as I do, so you all don't have to worry about seeing the boring bits as much as possible. Come on, dragon. Salamander. We have definitely done the damage here. Well, I say that. Come on, guys. I mean, it looks like we're doing fine. That just wasn't a very good fight. Like, not really a whole lot got accomplished there. That's not Lons, is it? Oh, Lons is part of that. Okay.
Liberation.
I didn't want him to suddenly just move out from the city before we had it defended. Oh man, my poor reputation meter's taking a little bit of a beating. Not too bad. I think we've got... Oh, jeez, excuse me. We've got plenty of time to make up that little chunklet. Many people are in Milano to see the wedding ceremony of Apros. I can't say this out loud, but it seems like his bride ran away from him. Apros hired some bounty hunters to find his bride. Gee, who could his bride be?
Find it out.
So now that Lons is on the move, we'll shift... Who is that? Aisha and Ash into the city itself. Ash should do a better job against these guys than Aisha was doing. I would think that Ash at this point should get some levels, but I don't know what's... I mean, in classes, but I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't checked the requirements. The FAQ I'm using by B Sulfur is a very good document that talks about what exactly you need to get promoted and such. But I don't bother memorizing it or looking at it. I just know that with enough levels and alignment and other stuff, a knight will turn into a paladin, and I'm just surprised it hasn't happened yet in Ash's case, unless it's just because they haven't done enough fighting to kill a bunch of evil things. Unlike Lons, who is sitting at, what, 98 or 99 alignment, so that explains why they got upgraded. I didn't remember that the alignment requirements were so high for some of the classes, but it makes sense, so it'll be alright. We'll get them. We'll figure it out. Whoa, okay, so Ash, you need to head back into the town proper. And Selena, same thing. And then... yeah. Alright. So I'll try to establish this line of control and then check back in. Lons has now taken the second city, the southern one, near where Pyro is. Did you hear the story about the runaway bride? The bride is the daughter of the Vinzal family, a noble of the Highlands, Ronnie. She's the only daughter of General Hikash of the Highland Army. I don't blame her, especially when Apros is the groom. Yes, our very own Ronnie is to be married off to this douchebag, so it's a good thing she's on our side. In fact, Ronnie herself is in Pyro's unit, and she's a little wounded at the moment, but just because I haven't been taking care of her after a particular battle like I should be. But we are okay. And that samurai just backed the hell off. There are 5 units down, and there's a dull mage with an attack child heading over to the headquarters, I believe, where he's going to have a very unwelcome surprise. But that's fine. He can have that unwelcome surprise. No, I don't want the strength card. Black Charm, I don't know what that is. I feel a very bad aura coming from the Highlands, like something bad is about to happen. Okay. Alright, so Black Charm. Strength up, intelligence down, black up, and white down. So that would go Would go good with a front row evil unit, but I don't really have one, so I'm just gonna hang on to that for a moment. Okay, so we've got our line of control established, so now I need to look into trying to grab another city just to help staunch the bleeding from our budget. So let me see here. I'm trying to figure out which one would be the safest one. I guess I could take this one and then just leave Lons there, because I'm sure he'll be fine. And the only thing is the enemies are not exactly super strong here. Level 16. So, as always, we just have to be a little careful with Lons' alignment to make sure it doesn't start dipping. Although, with Pyro on the front lines, he's going to get a lot of the attention, rather. See, I told you, man, my language center's shutting down now that I'm playing Ogre Battle. Anyway, Pyro's going to get a lot of the attention, so I think it'll be okay. That dude just skirted Blackburn. I mean, if you guys want to throw yourselves away against Princess Pasa, our gender-flipped ledge unit, then you are more than welcome to. I am sure Princess Pasa will have no problem burning your corpses as she cackles and gains experience points for the deal. Sherrod is really struggling, as you can see here. His poor Griffin is having some problems, and his Eagleman isn't really doing that much damage. I don't know if it's because of what I am facing, or if Sherrod is just a weak unit. Certainly the two demons, Sherrod himself and whatever that other one is, are doing okay, but this unit may wind up getting changed around. Of course, every time I say a unit's on the chopping block, they either tend to suddenly do better, or just with all the grinding assistance and getting more experience points, they start doing fine. So, you know, no judgment yet on Sherrod. I at least want to see how he performs in this battle, but it's always good to kind of have a plan B in case a particular unit isn't working out. My daughter was killed in Pogrom Forest by Apros. Please kill Apros for my daughter. If you say no, you take a reputation hit for no damn reason, so obviously we will burn Apros just like he burned your daughter. And take this vitality potion, use it in battle. Oh, that question. Apparently, if you say no to that question, he just straight up kills your entire unit. So, you know, you definitely want to say yes to that question. Here we go, Pyro, have some hit points. Yeah, let's see how fine Pasa's unit is going to be here. Wow. So they hit us for 17 hit points. Our answer is we take out a Doll Master and 2 Giants using not even half of our total attacks. Yeah, Princess Pasa is gonna be fine. The headquarters is in good hands.
Fight it out.
Pyro's alignment has dropped 3 points because putting him in the front line has caused a little undue attention on him. I knew there would be some. I didn't realize it would be quite this complete. So we're moving him back a little, and we're going to put Lion over here instead. Now, Pyro's alignment only dropped 3 points. He went from 197, as you can see there. But he's now level 17, and as we saw when I had to redo those first few stages, it's a slippery slope. If we don't take care of this now, then it might turn into a bigger problem later. So we're going to have Pyro in the back of the city and let Lion and Sherrod be in front of him.
Fight it out.
And there isn't much left. I mean, I've only been on the map slightly more than an hour, and 22 of the 25 units are gone because of the ridiculous work put in by Lons, Pyro, and Pasa. In fact, I'll need to check Lanz's alignment one more time once we get out of this battle to make sure that Lanz hasn't gone overpowered. But I think he's okay. Pyro's main problem is we were attacked by a couple units that had clerics in it, and Pyro killed the clerics. And that usually brings with it a whole bunch of alignment problems. So we're going to get things under control and then push on toward our special objective and then the boss. All the units are down, so Pyro is going to head toward that city. And interestingly, because our reputation is so high, I don't think it's worth my effort to run around and liberate all the cities right now. So I'm just going to go for a boss kill at this point.
Liberation.
And this is assuming that this is what we need it to be.
Thank you.
That is helpful. But I'm not going to keep the card. There he is. So you are Pyro, the leader of the rebels. I'm grateful that you are safe and sound, Your Highness. My will is to destroy the Zetagenian Empire and to re-establish Zenobia. I need your help. Will you help me? Yes. Let us make a kingdom with freedom, hope, and prosperity. Your wish is my command, Your Highness. Yes, so we are here to elevate Tristan to the throne. Now, Tristan's unit is apparently garbage, as most units are that you get. It's not bad. I mean, it's also not great, but it's not bad. Can I change any of their classes? No. Alright, so we're going to shatter... No, we're not. We're not going to shatter Tristan's unit, but we will take most of them out of it. Because I have an idea with what we're going to do. So we're going to change the leader of the unit to the cleric in the back, Enya. Now we're going to dispatch Enya, not Gilbert, and we'll have her meet up with Pyro down here. Meanwhile, I'm going to have the rest of the army withdraw because they don't need to be out here anymore. The magic of Apros is black magic. It'll be a tough war for priests and angels. It'll be fine. I changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and liberate all the cities here because we need the cash. I'll take the slight reputation hit. What I will do differently is I will not take any tarot cards because the tarot cards we've got are fine. Lanz is fine. I don't need to manipulate any numbers. And getting random chance for a tarot card is just going to result in a net negative because the best thing that'll happen is nothing. Like if we raise the reputation meter, and the worst thing that can happen is a loss of reputation, so we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is unite these two armies. So Enya, you are going to trade you're going to trade Tristan with the front berserker, and now we're going to get her back home. And what I will likely do is eliminate that unit now, because there's no reason to have it anymore. We already have 89 characters, and everybody is sufficiently strong. The only reason I would keep anybody from that unit is if we need somebody to take their place, but, like, the wizards aren't all that good. They're not even as strong as Forrest, who I benched a while ago. So it's, like, why? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Everybody who is weaker than Enzo gets deleted, which is not a huge deal as long as I don't delete someone who's important. So I don't think any of these people are important, so yeah, we're good. So we're back down to 82 characters, and Tristan is on the lead unit. And I will send the lead unit, that is Pyro's unit, over to the boss once we have all the cities captured, or $500,000, whichever comes first. We've got the cash, now it's time to take on Eros, the boss of this area, because he's a naughty boy. Let's do it, Pyro. Well, Tristan, you're still alive. Traitor, you sold Zenobia out. Traitor? Now let me think about this. I came from a third-rate noble class. I was oppressed by King Gran. I never received any grace. All I remember is this hatred for him. Oh, shut up. Now is the time to avenge my father's death. No, Avenge the people of Zenobia! What a foolish child. Why are you in a hurry to die?
Fight it out.
Well, he's backed up by Pyro, so he'll be fine. So yes, we are going to get this prince, and provided we survive, we are going to elevate him to the throne, because we are good boys, and we have no, aspirations to the throne ourselves. I will continually tell myself. So our boy, Tristan, has a holy elemental weapon on him, since I went ahead and did a full clear of the map. Got all the treasures. He's got a weapon called the Rune Axe, which is a holy elemental axe, so it should do some good damage against these demon jerks. That should help Pyro's alignment. Even though his level is a little high, because he killed a demon, which is a low alignment crit. Good God. Let me start the sentence over. Pyro's alignment should go up because he killed a demon who is a low alignment creature. There we go. Even though they are close in level, it shouldn't matter. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's throw some cards down on the table. I guess never mind, because I don't have the one I needed, so... Ow! Didn't realize Tristan got another attack, or I wouldn't have bothered. Wait, was that only their second round? No, okay. I thought Pyro attacked 3 times. That's fine. Because even though he'll get all of his creatures back, it's not going to matter. Because since he's only got 15 hit points, this will be over as soon as Ronnie drops the electric attack. By the way, I was curious how this was going to happen because... Oh, I get both of them. Interesting. I was going to say Ronnie has some special dialogue too, but apparently I was curious how it would trigger depending on if both were in the party. So here we go. Well, you have come back. Yes, just to say goodbye for good. Your father will be heartbroken when he hears that. You turned down my proposal, betrayed Empress Endora. Now joining the rebellion, what next? I'm a sacred knight. A knight does not seek an immediate profit. Protect justice and preserve the honor of the Highlands. That's what we're here for. You're an evil worm of the Highlands. To achieve the glory of the Highlands, I will kill you, Apros. Watch your tongue, you naughty girl. You're going to die. That's not how you treat your fiancé. You asshole! Oh, this is actually good. Ronnie is probably going to make the kill shot. It's either going to be her or the angel who will make the kill shot. Because I doubt Pyro and Tristan are going to be able to slip through his demons. Let's see how well this works out. Oh, it's going to be Ronnie. Good job, Ronnie. Way to play. I should do some wonders for her alignment as well. And no ending dialogue. Okay. Well, there's another stage done. We do have a little business afterward, but it's nothing that I need to put on camera. We're just going to pick up a Book of the Dead, which we can then trade in for an undead ring, so we can get yet another lich at some point, which is going to be fun. We will have to come back here to do a couple other things in the future, but for now, we are good to go. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.